Hello, this is my Type 4 2.1 liter W code engine that I transplanted into my Karmann Ghia. I built it up using Joe Cali's conversion manual, and since I have this engine apart and I'm putting it back together due to an incident I'll cover in a later video, once I find out and confirm for sure what went wrong, I will cover that as well. Anyway, this manual here will transform this 1600 engine into this engine here. What this manual has is a whole bunch of useful information, engineering drawings to help you convert your unit. Basically a bus engine or a Porsche 914 engine into something you can install into a Beetle or a Karmann Ghia. Turning over to this page here, I've got a shadow going on here. Extending the fan housing doghouse to accommodate an oil cooler. The Type 4 oil cooler, which is much larger than the Type 1. And quickly turning these pages, we've got engineering drawings like so on how to modify your doghouse. And I'll just show you what I did here. What we've got, get this thing to focus. You see that you do a cut here on the doghouse, spread it apart. In this case I welded another piece in here, and that allows for a very large housing to accommodate the Type 1 or Type 4 cooler. Okay, got this. You see the size there. You also have to drill a couple holes in here to accommodate the modification to your adapter. And what I have here, this is the adapter. It's a Type 1 adapter for the doghouse. What you have to do is drill and tap those holes there. Install, whoops. Install those plugs in like so. Epoxy it in. And you have to drill and tap these bosses here, and take a fitting like so. Go to your hardware store and do some fitting, and a larger one goes in here. So you get the idea. Alright. So one thing I want to point out is when you install this into here, like so, and you want this, suppose you get it to this point here and experience some tightness. Take my advice, do not continue to crank it to get it to the angle that you want. If you experience some considerable tightness and you need to get it another eighth of a turn or a quarter turn, my advice is to remove this, put the tap in here again, re-tap it just a little bit, take it out, and keep doing that until you get the angle that you want and it's nice and tight like that. Do not extend it much more past a quarter turn, or this will happen. See, the stupid thing is not focusing very nicely. See the crack in there? That is why I had to redo this. So that's going back together now.